We're pushing the snow out the front door, and the deep freeze is waiting on the back porch. Wait till you see these numbers for Friday coming up. Karen?
All right, Ben. Also, first at 4, new plans to close a busy local bridge. We'll tell you who's affected and for how long. Lottery lightning strikes in Metro Detroit. We'll take you to the store where someone just became a multi-millionaire. Hey there, Paula.
I love the smell of roses and amaryllis in the winter. Who is Valentine's Day for anyway?
I gotta tell you, a brand new golf club would feel mighty good come summertime.
The newlywed and the oldie-wed ask, who is Valentine's Day for anyway?
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, we are hoping the snow will finally move out while the deep freeze is definitely moving in. Get ready for the coldest temperatures of the new year. Let's get to Ben Bailey to see where things are headed. Hey, Ben.
Yeah, Karen, it has been almost a calendar year. It was March since we've had a day that is going to be as cold as what we're expecting tomorrow. Just now starting to get rid of that snow on 4 Live radar. As you look back to the north, you can start to see the clearing from the clouds, but it's going to be just in time that we're not going to want it. When we see those clouds clear at night, that just allows temperatures to get even colder, and you can see what's coming. Single digits already in the UP. Duluth is at 0, Minneapolis is at 1, and we will be seeing single-digit lows tonight as we start out Friday morning. In fact, we'll see the teens even through midnight, 12 o'clock. We're looking at 12 degrees above 0. Wind chills are definitely going below 0. We'll check those out in your 4-zone forecast, and another shot at snow this weekend. All in a few minutes. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. Expect a huge traffic mess as the Grosse Ile Parkway Bridge is set to close for repairs this summer. The bridge will close on or around May 1st as crews begin some extensive rehab work. Last November, the Free Bridge, as is commonly called, was forced to shut down for emergency repairs. About 10 steel plates had to be installed to support beams under the bridge. This time, though, around, the bridge could be closed from May until October. Jury deliberations could begin as early as tomorrow in the trial of former MSU gymnastics coach Kathy Klages. Today, the defense called 10 witnesses to the stand to testify in an effort to disprove the prosecution's case against the coach. Prosecutors say she knew about Larry Nassar's abusive behavior in 1997, but did nothing about it. Klages is charged with 2 counts of lying to police. If convicted, the former coach faces up to 4 years in prison. Someone in Metro Detroit is now holding a Powerball ticket worth $70 million, before taxes anyway. That ticket was sold over in Pontiac at the Huron Plaza liquor store near M59 and Telegraph. That person has not been identified yet. They have 180 days to come forward to claim that prize. The store's owner, meantime, is also a winner as he'll receive $50,000. He's ready to share his new wealth.
Well, I got a few ideas. I might improve my store a little bit. I'll give to my church a little bit, and then the rest, give to my employees, and the rest pocket them, right? Yeah. I have to pay taxes on that. It's not going to be all $50,000, but I'm happy mostly for the winner.
All right, so those winning numbers are 14, 47, 54, 55, 68, and the Powerball is 25 with a 2 multiplier. Now, the biggest story in the world, any hopes the new coronavirus might be leveling off have been dashed. China just announced the largest single-day increase in the number of cases it's tracking since the outbreak started. Let's get to Devin Skillian, who is tracking the spiking numbers and a long-awaited homecoming. Devin.
Yeah, Karen, first, the new numbers in China come as the government changes how the cases are diagnosed. The new clinically diagnosed cases happen when a person has the symptoms but has not been scientifically tested yet. People were complaining it was taking too long to get tested anyway. That new standard led to China reporting more than 14,000 new cases just today, and that brings the total now to more than 60,000 cases worldwide. Most of the patients, though, still remain inside China. New cases have also been reported on that quarantined cruise ship, the Diamond Princess. The 218 cases there, that would make up the largest cluster outside China. In the U.S., the number of cases is up to 15. We have a new case that's now been confirmed in Texas. Some good news, though, about another cruise ship that's been stuck at sea. No one has the virus on that ship, as far as we know, but several countries refuse to let it dock. Jamie Edmonds has been in touch with a local family on board.
Michigan family on board Holland America's Westerdam is one step closer to coming home because the ship has finally been granted access to dock.
It was just a very celebratory kind of entrance for a cruise ship that I've never felt or seen before.
But it hasn't been smooth sailing, that's for sure. Hear from the Muth family about what's been going on, stranded at sea for nearly 2 weeks.
All right, Karen, so much more going on with this virus. We want to note American health officials still say the risk to people here remains very low. We will be talking to our Dr. Frank McGeorge about where things stand coming up on Local 4 News at 5, and we'll see you then. Karen, back to you.
All right, thank you, Devin. First at 4, we are on top of stories making headlines all across America. In New York City, the rape trial for Harvey Weinstein is nearing an end. Today, closing arguments began, starting with the defense. In a statement to the jury, Weinstein's lawyer said prosecutors were acting like movie makers, creating a world where women are not responsible for how they interact with men. The jury is scheduled to hear closing arguments from the prosecution tomorrow and will likely begin deliberating next week. On Capitol Hill, the Senate passed a war powers resolution limiting the president's ability to use military action against Iran without congressional approval. Now, this was introduced after President Trump ordered a strike that killed a top Iranian commander. The vote was 55 to 45, with 8 Republicans voting in favor of that measure. The House passed a separate, non-binding resolution last month. It could take up the Senate version later this month. Meantime, the White House is threatened to veto that measure. It's T-minus 8 hours until Valentine's Day is officially here, but who is the holiday really for? Some people love it, some people not so much. We noticed some differences of opinion and decided Paula Tutman and Jason Colthorpe should team up for a Valentine's Day she said, he said. Let the games begin.
Hey, newlywed.
Wow.
Look what I got.
These are for you.
No, they're for you.
Did you get me flowers?
No, I didn't.
You got flowers for
I
Valentine's Day?
did, a day early. If Cupid shoots you both through the heart with an arrow, shouldn't you both share in the tokens of love equally? What about men? It seems like it's not fair to men.
Men, sure, we'd like to get something, but we're not concerned about getting something. We just want to make sure we don't screw it up for Our Lady.
Seriously? But don't you feel like you're being ignored as men? My buddy Jason Colthorpe and I have 2 different points of view. Do you think that you would like getting flowers from your new wife? So you're newlywed and I'm an oldie-wed.
I would like getting flowers, actually.
Would you?
Maybe I do want more as a man. Maybe Valentine's means more to me than I think.
I don't know if I really do enough for my husband to show him during Valentine's Day that he's important to me.
I'm a man. I need to be desired.
I'm a woman. I have to be desired. I think you don't realize it, but I think this is more important to you than you think.
I think you should get the thoughts of men everywhere on just exactly what they are thinking deep down. What do they want?
So we took it to the street.
And I wouldn't appreciate it as much as a woman would.
It's just a day to express your feelings and your love for whoever it may be in your life.
My girlfriend will pay for dinner, and then I'll get like some gifts for her and stuff.
And then went to Dick's Sporting Goods in Sterling Heights, which could be a one-stop nirvana for that last-minute gift.
If you need one item that you need for tomorrow, we've got the Valentine's Red quarter zip hoodie from Under Armour. If you need to run in and grab something quick, this is a gret shoe. This is the Titleist Pro V1. These are one of the greatest golf balls that you can use.
It could be a gesture or giving you time.
Like a coupon?
No, like just.
Do you guys like coupons?
No, it's just something thoughtful, I guess. I don't really need a thing, or just be thought of, you know.
So honestly, folks, and Jason, really, I asked a lot of guys, and they do want to be thought of. It's not that they necessarily need something; they just want to be thought of. What do you think?
It is great to be thought of, that's for sure, Paula, right? But is the thought enough when it comes to women? Or would they like to have a lot more of these beautiful things? That's what we're going to talk about coming up at 5:30. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Up high.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, put it there.
All right, Karen. We'll see you back at 5:30.
Wow, I have so many different thoughts on this. It's a great story, and it's great to hear what they all have to say. I can't wait for their 5:30 report, can't you? All right, still ahead. We have a Ford safety recall. This one affects nearly 250,000 drivers. See if your car is on the list in our Help Me Hank alert. Also had nasty weather down south. We'll show you some of the destruction left behind, and we are going to check in with Ben Bailey. He's working hard on the most updated forecast for you. And later, could this fierce little lady or someone you know win $25,000? A contest some parents might want to consider. Stay here for Trending Stories.